Hello and welcome to another video for Midas Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at something very, very old and very, very rare. We are looking at the 1966 release by J Rosenthal Toys, or JR21 Toys, from their Gerry Andersons series of toys. And this particular item we are looking at today is of the Thunderbirds Ray Gun. And it's pretty much a copy of the Thunderbirds gun that they used in the actual TV series that the Tracy brothers used when going out on their international rescue missions. Okay, so this is the ray gun in front of us, and it's quite a nice size gun, and as I say, it is completely based on the Thunderbird gun, as the shape of the barrel is, and the long, thin nose at the end, the trigger at the bottom there, and the handle. It's got printed on the side of the handle Thunderbirds Special, and I think that's on both sides. Yes, it is. And it's got Made in Hong Kong on the side there. Now, there's no mention of JR21 on this model. I did have a very good look, and I couldn't see it printed anywhere. Or J Rosenthal printed anywhere. But that's not unusual for J Rosenthal toys. They were usually just printed on the box or on the packet. Now, these originally came in a packet with a header card, and obviously this that's long since gone. All we've got here is the actual gun itself. But as I say, it is a nice size. Let's give it a little bit of a measure and see. So if we measure the length of it, we are talking 19 centimeters long, if you can just see that. Height wise, from the bottom of the handle to the top of the barrel, we're looking at just under 11 centimeters. And thickness wise, we are looking at 5 centimeters across. Okay, now this apparently is a cap firing gun. Now I don't quite know how to get I presume you just lift up the trigger, but I don't quite know how to get it out, so I don't want to break anything, so I've not attempted to. But apparently it is a cap firing gun, and you can put caps in it, and obviously the caps pop up here, and the trigger falls onto the cap and they explode. So that's basically how the cap works. But I'm assuming that that this actually does pop out somehow, and you load the caps in the front there, and they come round the outside here. Most of these cap guns at the time, this used to pull out, and the caps used to slot in, but I can't see how it works. So maybe it wasn't a cap gun, but I always believed that these were cap guns. So if anyone knows any different, please drop us a message and let us know. Okay, so you've got the trigger. So you pull the trigger back, and you can fire repeatedly. There we go. And it has got that pin there, so I don't quite know what that pin does, but there we go. There is a pin there. I presume that's to rotate the caps. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it is a repeating gun, and it does shoot very well. And yeah, and pretty much that's it. There's not really a lot else we can say about it. It is all green plastic, although it's not the same colour as what they had in Thunderbirds. Theirs was blue. I don't understand why they made it green, but there we are. Back in the day, they did do strange things with colours. They never made them exactly like the ones on the screen, but there we are. And obviously you've got the metal mechanism and the trigger at the bottom there, and you can just continually fire, so it doesn't have to stop. You can just literally continue firing the gun, which is which is good. Okay, how well did these guns do back in the day? Well, like all of the JR21 toys and all of the Thunderbird toys of the time, yeah, they did very well. They were fairly cheap toys. They weren't expensive, these particular ones. And as I say, they came in the packet, not in the box, which reduced the costs as well. And they had the cardboard tag at the top. I've only ever had one that was still in the packet of these particular guns, and it did stay on it, cap firing ray gun, Thunderbirds cap firing ray gun. So that was what was on the card, but I haven't had one of those in years. This is the first one that we've seen in years, and they are becoming incredibly difficult to find. But back in the day, they were already available in most stores, and they were bought in abundance, and pretty much every kid that was in the Thunderbirds had a Thunderbirds ray gun. So there we are. However, now we're talking getting on now for 60 years, 58 years to be precise at the moment. These toy guns are now incredibly, and I mean incredibly, difficult to find, especially in a working condition like this one is. Even though it's a little bit dirty, you can see that it's been played with over the course of the years, and there is a little bit of dirt that's got into the barrel section there, and just underneath the inside of the trigger mechanism there's a little bit of dust and things in there. So, but you would expect nothing less from something that is nearly 60 years old. So, as I say, finding them in this condition, very, very difficult. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find one, and it's currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Thunderbird items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive that you won't want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products, which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky that you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I do hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.